Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're celebrating Chinese New Year by taking a deep dive into the delicious and auspicious dishes that grace the table during this festive period. Get ready to have your taste buds tantalized as we explore the symbolic meanings behind each bite. From savory dumplings to sweet rice balls, each food item carries a special significance, representing wishes for good fortune, prosperity, and happiness in the coming year. We're going to break it all down, so get your chopsticks ready and join me as we uncover the lucky foods that make Chinese New Year a feast for both the stomach and the soul. Now, Chinese New Year is all about new beginnings, family reunions, and of course, enjoying incredible food. This isn't just any ordinary meal, though. It's a celebration of tradition, culture, and the hope for a prosperous year ahead. So, if you're ready to add a little extra luck to your year, grab a plate and get ready to dig in as we explore 7 essential Chinese New Year foods that are as delicious as they are meaningful. Trust me, your taste buds will thank you. First up, we're diving into a true Chinese New Year staple fish. Now, this isn't just any ordinary fish dish. It's a symbol of abundance and prosperity for the year ahead. In Chinese, the word for fish, yu, pronounced yu, sounds very similar to the word for surplus. This phonetic similarity has led to fish becoming a powerful symbol of having more than enough, representing a wish for financial abundance and overall prosperity in the coming year. And when it comes to serving fish during Chinese New Year, presentation is key. You'll often find the fish served whole from head to tail, signifying a good beginning and a fortunate end to the year. It's believed that by enjoying a whole fish, you're inviting completeness and harmony into your life. So when you see that fish on the table, remember, you're not just enjoying a delicious meal, you're partaking in a tradition steeped in centuries of cultural significance. Now, there are countless ways to prepare fish for Chinese New Year, each region boasting its own unique culinary traditions. From steaming to pan frying to braising, the possibilities are endless. One popular method is steaming the fish whole with ginger and scallions, infusing it with aromatic flavors and maintaining its delicate texture. Another favorite is sweet and sour fish, where the fish is fried to crispy perfection and coated in a tangy, flavorful sauce. No matter how you choose to prepare it, remember to leave some leftovers. That's right, tradition dictates that you shouldn't finish the entire fish on New Year's Eve. Leaving a little bit behind symbolizes that your abundance will continue into the new year. So grab your chopsticks, savor the flavors, and embrace the symbolism of this lucky dish. After all, who wouldn't want a little extra prosperity in their life? Moving on to another iconic Chinese New Year food, we have dumplings. These little pockets of joy are not only incredibly delicious, but also steeped in tradition and symbolism. With a history dating back over 1,800 years, dumplings, jiaozi, pronounced jiaozi, have become an integral part of Chinese New Year celebrations, particularly in northern China. But their appeal extends far beyond their taste. They represent wealth, prosperity, and family unity. Now, you might be wondering, what makes these dumplings so special? Well, their unique shape plays a significant role. The crescent-shaped dumplings resemble ancient Chinese silver ingots, symbolizing wealth and prosperity. It's believed that the more dumplings you eat during the New Year period, the more wealth you'll accumulate throughout the year. So feel free to indulge and enjoy these little pockets of fortune. But the symbolism doesn't end there. The act of making dumplings is also a cherished tradition, often bringing families together to knead, fill and fold these little bundles of joy. It's a time for laughter, storytelling and creating lasting memories with loved ones. And as you fold each dumpling, you can even add an extra layer of meaning by making a wish for the new year. Some families even hide a lucky coin or other small trinket inside one of the dumplings. The person who finds it in their serving is said to be blessed with extra good fortune in the coming year. So whether you're a seasoned dumpling-making pro or a first-timer eager to learn, gather your loved ones and create some delicious memories and maybe a wish or two this Chinese New Year. So we've covered the fish, a symbol of abundance, and dumplings, little pockets of prosperity. But what about the main course? Well, no Chinese New Year feast is complete without a whole chicken. Now, you might be thinking, okay, chicken is pretty standard fare, but bear with me, because this isn't just any poultry. Remember how important wordplay is in Chinese culture? Well, the word for chicken sounds a lot like the word for good luck and prosperity, making it a super auspicious dish. Serving it whole, head and feet intact, represents unity and wholeness. It's all about keeping the family together and starting the year off on the right foot. Imagine this, a beautifully roasted bird, skin crispy and golden brown, taking center stage on your table. The aroma itself is enough to make your mouth water, a symphony of savory spices filling the air. It's not just a meal, it's a symbol of togetherness and good fortune for the year ahead. Now you might be wondering, how do you even begin to tackle a whole chicken? Don't worry, it's not as daunting as it seems. Often, the chicken is chopped into pieces before serving, making it easier to share with everyone at the table. And speaking of sharing, that's a huge part of the tradition. Each family member gets a piece, signifying their place within the family unit. It's a beautiful representation of togetherness and the importance of family bonds. But the best part, the flavor, of course, whether it's roasted, braised, or steamed, the tender meat simply melts in your mouth. It's seasoned with a blend of traditional Chinese spices that add layers of depth and complexity, making each bite a celebration in itself. So, when you see that whole chicken on the table this Chinese New Year, remember, it's more than just a meal. It's a symbol of unity, prosperity, and a whole lot of deliciousness. All right, let's talk dessert. And no, we're not talking about fortune cookies. We're talking about a treat that's near and dear to every Chinese family's heart, niangao, or Chinese New Year cake. Now, this isn't your typical fluffy cake. Niangao is made from glutinous rice flour, giving it a unique, chewy and sticky texture. And just like everything else we've talked about, this stickiness has a deeper meaning. It symbolizes unity and family togetherness, much like that whole chicken we just devoured. It's a reminder that no matter what challenges life throws our way, we'll stick together, just like this delicious cake. But there's more to niangao than just its texture. The name itself, niangao, sounds a lot like the phrase getting higher year after year. It's like a built-in good luck charm, a delicious way to manifest growth and prosperity in the coming year. Imagine taking a bite of this sweet and slightly chewy cake, each mouthful infused with the hope and optimism of a fresh start. It's a taste of tradition, a symbol of good fortune, and a reminder that the future is full of possibilities. Now, just like with any good recipe, there are tons of variations on niangao. Some families prefer it steamed, resulting in a soft and pillowy texture. Others prefer it pan-fried until golden brown and slightly crispy on the outside, while still retaining that signature chewiness on the inside. And then there are the flavor combinations, from the classic sweetness of brown sugar and dates to the savory notes of savory radish and meat. There's a niangao out there for every palate. No matter how you slice it, or in this case, steam it or fry it, niangao is a symbol of good fortune and a must-have on any Chinese New Year table. It's a reminder that good things come to those who wait, and that with a little bit of luck and a whole lot of deliciousness, anything is possible. So this Lunar New Year, make sure to grab yourself a slice of niangao and savor every bite. You'll be tasting tradition, good luck, and the promise of a bright and prosperous year ahead. Okay, we've had our fill of hearty dishes, but what about something a little lighter, something crispy, savory, and bursting with fresh flavors? Enter the spring roll, a Chinese New Year staple that's as delicious as it is symbolic. Now, the name itself gives it away. Spring rolls. They're traditionally eaten during the Spring Festival, which coincides with the Lunar New Year, making them a symbol of new beginnings and fresh starts. Just like spring brings new life and growth, spring rolls represent the promise of prosperity and good fortune in the coming year. But the symbolism doesn't stop there. These crispy little parcels are often filled with a medley of auspicious ingredients. Think about it. Vibrant veggies like carrots and cabbage, symbolizing wealth and prosperity, or juicy pork, representing abundance and good health. And let's not forget the act of rolling them up. It's like wrapping up all those good intentions and wishes for the year ahead in a neat little package, ready to be enjoyed with every crispy bite. Now imagine this. You sink your teeth into a perfectly fried spring roll. You hear that satisfying crunch as the crispy exterior gives way to a burst of savory flavors. The tender filling, seasoned to perfection with aromatic spices like ginger and garlic, dances on your tongue, creating a symphony of textures and tastes. And it wouldn't be a complete experience without the dipping sauce. Whether it's a tangy vinegar-based sauce or a sweet and spicy chili sauce, the perfect dip adds another layer of flavor and complexity to each bite. But the best part about spring rolls, they're meant to be shared. Gather your loved ones around the table, grab a spring roll or three, and raise a toast to new beginnings, good fortune, and of course, delicious food. So this Chinese New Year, make sure to add some spring rolls to your feast. They're not just a tasty treat, they're a symbol of hope, prosperity, and the joy of sharing a delicious meal with the people you love. Hey Food Fam, it's your boy Jimmy back with another episode of Deliciousness. Today we're diving into sweet rice balls or tang wan. These chewy delights symbolize togetherness and family unity. Made from glutinous rice flour, they're filled with sweet surprises. Enjoy them in a sweet, fragrant broth. Celebrate Chinese New Year with a bowl of tang yuan and feel the love. Now, while sweet rice balls are a staple during the Chinese New Year festivities, especially in southern China, they're the star of the show during the Lantern Festival. This vibrant celebration marks the end of Chinese New Year and is a time for spectacular lantern displays, riddles, and of course, indulging in these delightful treats. Picture this, the night sky ablaze with colorful lanterns, casting an ethereal glow on families gathered together, their laughter mingling with the sounds of celebration, and in their hands, you guessed it, bowls overflowing with steaming sweet rice balls. Each bite a reminder of the love and light that fill this special occasion. The round shape of the tang yuan is no coincidence. It symbolizes completeness, wholeness, and the unity of families. And the name itself, tang yuan, sounds remarkably similar to the phrase reunion in Chinese, making it the perfect culinary representation of this joyous occasion. So whether you're celebrating Chinese New Year or the Lantern Festival, make sure to add a touch of sweetness and tradition to your festivities with a generous helping of sweet rice balls. You'll be met with smiles, warmth, and the undeniable feeling of togetherness that these little balls of joy embody. All right, noodle lovers, this one's for you. Get ready to slurp your way to a long and prosperous life with a Chinese New Year staple that's as symbolic as it is scrumptious longevity noodles. These extra long noodles, also known as yi mein or changshu mian, are more than just a delicious dish. They're a culinary embodiment of the age-old desire for a life filled with health, happiness, and longevity. Just imagine every slurp, every twirl of your chopsticks is like a tiny wish for a future overflowing with all the good stuff. Now, what makes these noodles so special? Well, for starters, they're longer than your average noodle, representing the long and prosperous life we're all striving for. And here's the catch: they're never broken or cut. That's right, from pot to plate, these noodles remain intact, symbolizing the unbroken thread of life and the hope for a future free from misfortune. The longevity noodles aren't just symbolic, they're delicious. Made with wheat flour, they soak up savory sauces perfectly. From oyster sauce to Sichuan peppercorn, the flavors are endless. And don't forget the toppings. Colorful veggies, meats, eggs, and fresh herbs add vibrancy. Beyond taste, longevity noodles embody tradition and togetherness. Families gather, sharing joy and laughter over these auspicious noodles. Food is a powerful connector, celebrating life and love. This Chinese New Year, twirl up longevity noodles and celebrate. And there you have it, folks, 7 incredible Chinese New Year foods that are not only delicious, but also bursting with symbolism, tradition, and good fortune. From the crispy prosperity of spring rolls to the sweet unity of tang yuan, each dish offers a unique taste of Chinese culture and a hearty helping of good luck for the year ahead. So, whether you're celebrating with family, friends, or simply indulging in a solo feast of deliciousness, remember that these dishes are more than just food. They're a celebration of life, love, and the promise of a prosperous and joy-filled future. don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, hit that subscribe button for more culinary adventures, and let me know in the comments which dish you're most excited to try. From all of us here, wishing you a happy Chinese New Year filled with abundance, laughter, and of course incredible food. Until next time, food fam, stay hungry for adventure.